You're known as the helpful one, the person everyone likes. You're always willing to lend a hand, stay late, and offer a supportive ear. You build great relationships, and people genuinely enjoy being around you. But when it comes time for a big project, a promotion, or a key decision, you're overlooked. The lead role goes to someone who might not be as liked, but whose voice seems to carry more weight. It feels like there's an invisible line between being liked and being taken seriously. What is that line, and how do you cross it without becoming someone you're not?
This isn't just an office dilemma, it's a fundamental challenge of human interaction that plays out everywhere, from the classroom to family gatherings to global politics. We see people who are brilliant but ignored, and others who are all bluster but seem to get ahead. This raises a critical question. How can you earn both the admiration and the respect of others? How do you command a room without being intimidating and build trust without being seen as a pushover? The answer lies in understanding two silent signals we are constantly broadcasting and receiving: power and warmth. Psychologists suggest that when we first meet someone, our brains ask two primitive questions. The first is about power. Is this person capable? Can they influence their environment and potentially help or harm my goals? We assess this through signs of confidence, expertise, and composure. The second question is about warmth. What is this person's intention toward me? Are they friend or foe? We look for signs of goodwill, empathy, and shared understanding. The invisible line between being liked and being respected is the balance between these two signals. Too much warmth without enough power, and you're perceived as pleasant but ineffectual. Too much power without enough warmth, and you're seen as arrogant, cold, or a jerk. This dynamic is timeless. Consider the race for British Prime Minister in the 1880s between William Gladstone and Benjamin Disraeli. Gladstone was a titan of intellect, a master of facts and figures. He projected immense power. Disraeli was also brilliant, but he focused on connection. A young woman who dined with both men gave a telling verdict. After dining with Mr. Gladstone, she said, "I thought he was the cleverest person in England. He projected pure power. But after dining with Mr. Disraeli, I thought I was the cleverest person in England. He projected both power and warmth." It was Disraeli who won. He understood that true influence isn't just about demonstrating your own capability, it's about signaling goodwill that makes others feel capable too. But there's a catch. You can't just fake this balance. Our brains are incredibly skilled at detecting inauthenticity. This is where the third element comes in: presence. Presence is the state of being completely in the moment, and it's the catalyst that makes power and warmth feel real. Consider the story of Marilyn Monroe in New York. To prove a point, she first walked through a busy station as her unassuming self, Norma Jean. She was completely unnoticed. But then, she decided to become Marilyn. With a subtle shift in her posture and a change in her internal focus, she activated her presence. Suddenly, an invisible aura seemed to ripple out from her, and she was mobbed by mesmerized fans. She didn't change her clothes, she changed her internal state, and her body broadcast it congruently. That is psychophysical congruence.
So what does this all mean? It means commanding respect is not about adopting a tough persona or faking a smile. It's an inside-out job. Your true internal state, whether you're feeling confident, kind, anxious, or distracted, leaks through thousands of nonverbal cues every minute. Genuine influence is achieved when your inner confidence, power, and your goodwill toward others, warmth, are authenticated by your undivided attention, presence. You can learn to control these signals by using a simple mental model, the charismatic compass. It has 3 key directions.
First, cultivate power internally. Before a key meeting, don't just review your notes. Spend 1 minute visualizing a past success in vivid detail. This mental rehearsal triggers the neurochemistry of confidence.
so your posture, gaze, and voice naturally project capability. Second, project warmth intentionally. In any conversation, hold a silent intention. I wish this person well. Instead of waiting to be impressed, actively look for things to appreciate about them. This shifts your focus outward, making your listening more empathetic and your expression more genuine. And third, activate presence with micro-behaviors. To ground yourself in the moment and signal composure, consciously slow down. Lower the intonation of your voice at the end of sentences to sound more declarative. Reduce rapid approval-seeking nodding. And most powerfully, pause for 2 full seconds before you answer a question. This small gap eliminates reactivity and makes others lean in to what you have to say.
So let's go back to that meeting. You're the helpful one, the one everyone likes, but you're worried about being overlooked. The solution isn't to become a jerk or to stop being kind. The solution is to ensure your inner power, your competence, and your great ideas is broadcast with the same clarity as your natural warmth. Before you speak, take a quiet breath. Remind yourself of your capabilities. Hold the intention that your idea will benefit everyone in the room. Then, when you speak, do it with presence, calmly, clearly, and with purpose. Because true respect isn't commanded by the loudest voice, it's earned by the person who can skillfully balance strength with goodwill, and prove it by being completely and authentically there.